0044 hours, fire dispatch transmitting box 621. Fire reported 141 Haladay Street, Forest Street to Bramwell Avenue, and the backyard. Responding is Engine 8, Engine 22, Squad 4, Engine 9, Ladder Tower 4, Ladder Tower 6, Battalion 2, Rescue 1, Deputy 1, FTO. Fire reported at 141 Haladay Street, Forest Street to Bramwell Avenue, in the backyard. Responding is Engine 8, Engine 22, Squad 4, Engine 9, Ladder Tower 4, Ladder Tower 6, Battalion 2, Rescue 1, Deputy 1, FTO. Companies responding to box 621, switch radio to fire ground 2.
Flight dispatch, 141 radio. You have any smoke? That's flight,
Repeat Squad 4, you're on the scene. Reception, Haladay Street Command. Jersery working fire. Repeat Squad 4. Squad 4, switch radio to fire ground 2.
Send it up to the top floor on the outside.
Repeat Squad 4. Transmitting working fire assignment. Extending fire going up to the 3rd floor.
Address 141 Haladay Street, Forest Street to Bramwell Avenue. Responding Battalion 4, Ladder 12, MSU, Car 14. Fire reported 141 Haladay Street, Forest Street and Bramwell Avenue. Responding Battalion 4, Ladder 12, MSU, Car 14. Companies responders to box 621, switch radio to fire ground 2.
Dispatch, be advised. Engine 19 to 5th pumper, ladder 12 dispatch truck. Engine 19 to 5th pumper, ladder 12 dispatch truck.
12-4. Give me a second alarm.
Please transmit a second alarm. See Battalion 2, you're on the scene, assuming Haladay Street Command.
Bramwell Avenue. Responding Engine 17, Engine 13, Engine 2, Ladder 8. Transmitting the second alarm for box 621. Fire at 141 Haladay Street, Forest Street to Bramwell Avenue. Responding Engine 17, Engine 13, Engine 2, Ladder 8. Companies responding to box 621, switch radio to fire ground 2. Switch radio to fire ground 2.
Stretch.
Command for Squad 4, you have heavy fire showing from the 2nd floor in the rear. Both windows. Anyone will be assigned interior.
Repeat W1, you're on the scene. Assuming Haladay Street Command.
Rescue 1 to command. We're going to need a line down the basement. It appears that we might have fire in the basement area or the 1st floor.
And for you responding?
You route to command. It's south exposure.
The time for you responding. Loud closure responding.
Coming out of the stairs on the 2nd floor on the wall on the south exposure.
Ladder 8, you responding?
Ladder 8 responding.
2, Ladder 8, you responding.
Dispatch, Deputy 1. Pull my compass on the second alarm.
Engine 17, Engine 13, and Engine 2 are the pumpers for the second alarm.
I'm in the south exposure. All the building is not occupied. 3C6. Engine 2 from Deputy 1. Go ahead, Deputy 1. Come in on Bram Hall, drop a feed to 22. Receive down Bram Hall, will drop a feed to 22. Flag Company 4, charge that second line, please go to the top floor. Engine 8, here comes your water. Dispatch, Deputy 1, update. Got 3 stories, clear 3. Cast on the Delta. Similar construction. We're always 7. Common Cocklow. I got 4 line stretch. Primary's on the way.
Proceed, Deputy 1. 4 line stretch.
22, charge that line again. 22, here comes your water. Squad 4, show up from Engine 8, charge the second top floor. Squad 4, show up from Engine 8, they charge that second line over the 2nd floor. up your water, Anthony. Dispatch, Deputy 1, FPD response.
Received Deputy 1. Be advised. PD is en route.
Charge that second line. Ladder 12 from downward hook. Ladder 12 from downward hook. Ladder 12, Steve.
Dispatch, 10 minutes since the second alarm.
Dispatch, Deputy 1. Transmitting third alarm.
Received Deputy 1. Transmitting third alarm. Stand by.
Man from the San Diego Delta exposure. Need the roof's opened up. Heavy fire, second floor, written fire, built to the station, Delta exposed, Stockholm. Receive working on it. Dispatch, Deputy 1, have the light rail shut down. Gonna repeat my operation on the Bramhall side.
Received Deputy 1. Notifying the light rail to shut down. Stand by. Deputy 1 from Fire Dispatch. Can I get a repeat on which side you need the light rail shut down?
Bramhall and Haladay. Bramhall and Haladay.
Deputy 1, Bramhall to Haladay.
Command from the FDO on the Charlie side of the building. We have heavy fire blowing out second and third floor windows. More heavy on the second floor. Main fire building. 17 coming back here with a 2.5. Dispatch, is ladder 11 on this box?
That's affirmative. Ladder 11 responding to the third alarm.
FDO to ladder 11. Bring the here when you get on the scene.
Command from engineering. We need hooks on the top floor. Open up the field.
FDO, the guys operating on the third floor, Charlie side. Just watch above your head. You have the easy to go with the building. Heavy fire on the roof.
Deputy 1 from Dispatch. Light rail has been notified.
Primary.
Deputy 1, light rail has been notified.
Receive, everyone receive.
Ladder 11, are you responding?
Respond.
Please.
Forward to command. When you get a chance, can you get a speed? Now ladder 4? Yeah, Chief. Inbox for Simon. Class 4 chauffeur. Charge the line.
Class 4 command.
FTO to command on Charlie's side. Rear of the building seems to have been darkening down and knocking down a fire on the rear.
Rescue on command.
Rescue on command. Can we get the roof team up there and open the roof up, check for extension?
Command from engineering. If you have a company bring hooks to floor number 2, head over the field.
What building?
Main fire building. Main fire building.
Ladder 8's gonna go up. 17 engine on, charge the line.
Ladder 4 is going to open up.
Cheyenne 2, Delta exposure, primary inertia negative.
What's up? You got a message?
4, Deputy 1. Give me a primary when you get a chance.
That's a negative, engine 7. Trying to locate engine 11. Engine 11 from dispatch.
Engine 7's on the scene. We got a trash can on fire.
Receiver just having you on the scene. Engine 18 from dispatch. Engine 18 answer. Engine 18, can you relocate to the quarters of engine 5? Relocate to the quarters of Engine 5.
Engine 18 received to Engine 5.
Receive.
Engine 11's relocating to quarters of Engine 5.
Receive Engine 11.
Rescue route from Deputy 1.
Engine 8, switch over to diagram 2.
Deputy 1 from dispatch, 20 minutes into the third alarm, 20 minutes.
Chief from command, what do you got in the Delta 1? Engine 2 at engine 17, charge that line to 22, charge that B line. Command from battalion 4, fire building, that second floor fire is knocked down. Checking for extension, primary underway, on number 4, number 2, fire building. Receive. Engine 17 has a real look. Clear. Got a little bit of fire in the cop loft, Delta side. Command from Rescue 1 Bravo, primary search, first floor, negative. Receive Rescue, negative. 13 from 22 chauffeur, let me know when you need your water. You want to command?
3's on the scene.
Rescue 1 to command. I need EMS at my rescue truck. I got a victim down with smoke inhalation. Receive, they're on the way. Rescue Delta to Rescue 1, what floor?
Third alarm.
Fire 141 Haladay Street, Forest Street to Bramwell Avenue, in the rear. Third alarm assignment, box 621 at 141 Haladay Street.
Forest Street to Bramwell Avenue, box 621. Need the Gone Club to respond to 141 Haladay Street, Forest Street to Bramwell Avenue, box 621.
Rescue route to command. Go ahead, rescue route. Taco off and the Delta exposed is clear. Receive rescue route. That's the other company's working on the third floor. You might need hooks in the Charlie Delta. We're showing it in the back of the building. Hooks in the Charlie Delta corner. Open that up. Here from Battalion 4. Here, Battalion 4. A primary on that second floor. Negative at this time. Secondary is going to be extensive. We got a lot down up here. Receive Battalion 4. Command from Engine 8. Command from Engine 8. Command from Battalion 4. Command from Battalion 4. Command. Give me a pressure truck to the second floor. They got to come up through the basement apartment to the second with a hook. Command from Engine 8. Secondary on the top floor is negative. Be advised there's a vacant apartment. In the Charlie Delta, showing it in the back of the building. Hooks in the Charlie Delta corner. Open that up. Here from Battalion 4. Here, Battalion 4. A primary on that second floor. Negative at this time. Secondary is going to be extensive. We got a lot down up here. Receive Battalion 4. Command from Engine 8. Command from Engine 8. Command from Battalion 4. Command from Battalion 4. Command. Give me a pressure truck to the second floor. They got to come up through the basement apartment to the second with a hook. Command from Engine 8. Secondary on the top floor is negative. Be advised there's a vacant apartment. Command from Battalion 2. Send out Engine 22, Engine 9. Haladay Tower 6 for rehab. Rescue route to command. Go rescue route. We got a couple holes on the fire building. Taco is clear this time. Receive rescue route. I just sent 10 engine up there to give you a hand. Or a break. Receive. From command, Steady Engine 6. Dispatch, Haladay command. SRT is your electric spot.
Deputy 1, notifying PS Electric, standby.
Will be advised. Call 14 in route.
Deputy 1. Deputy 1 from dispatch. PS Electric has been notified.
Dispatch and go on towards 55.
Fire rate to command.
What's the exact headquarters of Engine 5?
Primary surge, second floor, negative. It's looking. No heavy fire.
Deputy 1 from dispatch, 30 minutes into fire, 30 minutes into third alarm.
FTO, Deputy 1.
5-4. Standby. 5-4 Alpha on dispatch. Is the doors open?
That's negative, dispatch. Thank you, dispatch.
Whiskey, still open.
Receive rescue roof right in that Charlie Bravo corner. Radar 17, shut that line down. Shut that 2.5. 9-4, Deputy 1.
Fire, Deputy 1. Deputy 1.
9-4, come in. Deputy 1 to Battalion 4. Excuse me, give me an update on the inside. I got extensive overhaul number 4 on the second floor. I need another company up there. Got Engine 5 inside. Another company to assist. Floor 2. Have a mess to the basement. Receive. Send Engine 2. Battalion 4 to Deputy 1. Can I have one company, fresh company to the basement also? The company's operating on the third floor. The Bravo Charlie side. Is that ceiling all opened up?
0126 hours. Fire dispatch transmitting box 930. Fire reported at 24 Linden Avenue. Clinton Avenue to Garfield Avenue. Responding is Bayonne Engine 5, Engine 15, Engine 11, Engine 18, Bayonne Ladder 3, Ladder 9, Battalion 6. Companies responding to box 930, switch your radio supply ground 3.
Engine 15, ladder 9 responding.
Receive Engine 15, Ladder 9, you're responding.
11 responding.
Receive Engine 11, you're responding.
Engine 18 responding.
Receive 18, you're responding.
Dispatch, Battalion 6 responding. And have the address go, please.
Battalion 6, the address is 24 Linden Avenue, Princeton at Garfield Avenue. 24 Linden Avenue, Princeton at Garfield Avenue.
Receive the next channel 3.
That's affirmative, Battalion 6.
Dispatch, ladder 9 responding, going channel 3. Auto engine 15.
See, Ladder 9, you're responding. hours, fire dispatch transmitting box 930. Fire reported 24 Linden Avenue, Clinton at Garfield Avenue. Responding Bayonne Engine 5, Engine 15, Engine 11, Engine 18, Bayonne Ladder 3, Ladder 9, Battalion 6. Fire reported 24 Linden Avenue, Clinton at Garfield Avenue. Responding Bayonne Engine 5, Engine 15, Engine 11, Engine 18, Bayonne Ladder 3, Ladder 9, Battalion 6. Companies responding to box 930, switch your radio to fire ground 3. Switch your radio to fire ground 3.
Rescue route to command. We got a hot spot, Charlie Delta side of the fire building. We're making access now. We got a line up here too.
Seven receive. Receive 14, relocate to Engine 5.
Rescue 1 to rescue roof. Come on down, take a break. Rescue 1 to the roof team. Go ahead, Rescue 1. Roof team, come on down and take a break. This is
Fire dispatch. Call 3 is on the scene. 24 Linden. Give you more than a minute.
3, Cindy, Ladder 3 on the scene.
Correction. The down, please.
Sorry, dispatch from car 3. 24 Linden is a 3-story wood frame. Single-family home. Alarm sounding on the 2nd floor. We report an odor of smoke. Nothing showing. Call 3 will be command.
Receive car 3 is Minden Avenue, command investigating.
Dispatch, Deputy 1.
Go Deputy 1.
Make an announcement. Have the whole first alarm report to car 26 for rehab.
Receive.
Schedule 5 to command.
Receive. All first alarm companies respond to car 26, to car 26 for the rehab.
I want you down here now. Battalion 1 to Group Division.
Yeah, has a move.
Dispatch, Jersery 1. Fire's under control. Checking for hotspots.
Receive command. Fire under control. 01:38 hours.
Jersey City, do you have a dispatch to that 24 Linden?
Affirmative, Bayonne, Latin 3.
Dispatch from Battalion 6, we made entry into the apartment. This is unattended cooking. We have no extension. Hold engine 15, ladder 9 at this time. You can return to the inn.
Command, holding engine 15, ladder 9 at box 930. All companies can go ready. Switch your radios back to dispatch 1.
Dispatch can go on back on channel 1. Where are we relocating to?
Stand by, 911.
Dispatch from Bayonne, ladder 3. We're back in service.
Receive Bayonne, ladder 3, back in service. Switch radio back to dispatch 1.
Hey guys, operating in the rear from roof. We're going to be throwing some stuff off. Just watch yourself.
Hold off, roof. I'll let you know when it's clear.
Receive.
Alright, we'll go. You're ready anytime you're ready.
Receive.
01:43 hours, engine 7 for an investigation. 1 Britain Street, Fairmont Avenue to Montgomery Street, an apartment Bravo 1 in the basement. Engine 7 remain on 1, box 539.
7 receive, 1 break. Handle Shore Street again and the apartment.
Receive engine 7, you're responding. Car Street, Fairmont Avenue to Montgomery Street, an apartment Bravo 1 in the basement. Apartment Bravo 1 in the basement. Fairmont Avenue to Montgomery Street.
Bravo.
Dispatch, engine 14 at the quarters of engine 5. Receive engine 14 at the quarters of engine 5. Do you need the doors open? Receive. 01:43 hours, engine 7 for an investigation. 1 Britain Street, Fairmont Avenue to Montgomery Street, an apartment Bravo 1 in the basement. Engine 7 remain on 1, box 539.
7 receive, 1 break. Handle Shore Street again and the apartment.
Receive engine 7, you're responding. Car Street, Fairmont Avenue to Montgomery Street, an apartment Bravo 1 in the basement. Apartment Bravo 1 in the basement. Fairmont Avenue to Montgomery Street.
Bravo.
Dispatch, engine 14 at the quarters of engine 5. Receive engine 14 at the quarters of engine 5. Do you need the doors open? Receive.
Engine 7's on the scene, 1 Brighton Street. Investigate.
Receive engine 7, you're on the scene.
Dispatch from Deputy 1 Alpha. Can you start up Red Cross to Haladay Street?
Receive Deputy 1, notify Red Cross, Haladay Street. Stand by.
I'll give you a count in a few minutes.
Receive.
In the basement.
Receive. What type of condition do you have? Morning.
Receive. Dispatch from Battalion 6, you can terminate Linden Avenue.
Battalion 6, terminating box 930. All companies are back in service. Switch radio back to dispatch 1.
Zero 148 hours. North Hudson Engine 1, respond 4 wires down. 10 Orchard Street. Crawford Street to Maiden Lane. North Hudson Engine 1, remain on 1, box 528. 0150 hours. North Hudson Engine 1, respond 4 wires down. 10 Orchard Street. Crawford Street to Maiden Lane. North Hudson Engine 1, 4 wires down. 10 Orchard Street. Crawford Street to Maiden Lane. North Hudson Engine 1, remain on 1, box 528.
Engine 7 is 7, Bravo. Bring your thermal imaging camera as well.
Receive. Now, 13 respond with North Hudson Engine 1, 4 wires down, 10 Orchard Street, Crawford Street to Maiden Lane.
North Hudson, Battalion 1 North Hudson to Jersey, dispatch be advised, North Hudson companies are responding to 10 Orchard Street.
Receive.
Dispatch from Engine 18, back at the quarters, Engine 5.
Receive Engine 18, you're back at the quarters of Engine 5. Receive Engine 15, you're back in the 4th battalion.
Second, Engine 341. 22 Charlie, receive shutdown.
Receive Engine 7, you're back in service. Repeat your message at 11, wasn't clear. Receive.
Dispatch from Deputy 1 Alpha.
Go with your message, Deputy 1 Alpha.
Can I get a rundown of my second and third wall companies?
The second alarm, Engine 17, Engine 13, Engine 2, Letter 8, Engine 19. The third alarm companies are Engine 5, Engine 10, Engine 6, Ladder 11, Battalion 3.
Receive, thank you.
Receive. Deputy 1 Alpha from dispatch. Deputy 1 Alpha from dispatch.
Command from roof. Command from roof. All hot spots appear to be knocked down. Multiple holes with the line up here. Receive roof. Might not take a break. Receive. I got ladder tower set 6 up here also. And 2.
Receive North Hudson, you're on the scene. Establishing Orchard Street Command. PD also on the scene.
Engine 7, dispatch. Anyone open the doors? Engine number 9.
Receive Engine 7, stand by.
22 Alpha. Hang out on Charlie's side of the building.
Engine 7 from dispatch, is the doors open?
That's from
Receive.
All members operating by the light rail. Be aware the guard gauge just be abandoned if a train's going to come through. 12 FTO. Dispatch from FTO on Haladay Street. Just confirm with the light rail that they don't have traffic restarted on this route past Haladay Street.
Receive FTO, stand by.
Engine 18 from dispatch.
Engine 18, answering.
Engine 18, can you relocate to the quarters of Engine 19?
Receive. Engine 18 to Engine 19.
Receive.
Dispatch, Deputy 1.
Deputy 1.
Disregard dispatch.
Receive. FTO from Fire Dispatch, be advised. Just got off the phone with the light rail. Everything is shut down.
FTO received. Engine 5 to squad force open. Yeah, Engine 5. Main fire building, second floor. Can you shut one line down? Receive. Engine 5 to Squad 4 chauffeur. Yeah, Engine 5. Main fire building, second floor. Can you shut one line down? Receive. Engine 5 to Engine 22 chauffeur. Engine 5. Main fire building, can you shut one of those lines down?
You want the line to the main fire building shut down?
That's affirmative. It went to the basement.
We're shutting down a 2-inch line.
Engine company 2 to Squad 4 chauffeur. Yeah, Engine 2. Can you shut down one of your first two lines up to the second floor of the primary fire building?
Receive.
Orchard Place coming in from North Hudson. Be advised, we were able to kill the power to the place. Spoke to the owner about taking care of the situation. This incident is going to be terminated. All companies from Orchard Place can now be in service.
Receive North Hudson. Terminated about 528. North Hudson Engine 1, ladder 3. North Hudson Battalion Chief 1. North Hudson Engine 9. North Hudson ladder 4. You're back in service.
Dispatch, this is Engine 2. We need an EMS call at Haladay and Bramhall. We have a civilian who can't breathe and bleeding badly from his arm.
Receive Engine 2, Haladay and Bramhall. Patient trouble breathing. Notifying EMS 7.
Engine 2 dispatch, send the EMS over from the front of the scene.
Receive Deputy 1.
48, thank you. Dispatch, second one out, an estimate for Red Cross.
I'm ready when you are, Deputy 1.
3 adults with an estimate of 5 kids.
Receive 3 adults, estimate 5 kids. Notify Red Cross. Goodbye.
Dispatch, Battalion 3 is ready from the multiple.
Receive Battalion 3 here, ready from the multiple. Dispatch Engine 7.
Go to 7.
Engine 7, can you relocate to the quarters of Engine 9?
That's affirmative. We've been here.
Receive. Deputy 1 Alpha from dispatch. Deputy 1 Alpha from dispatch.
Dispatch, you're on channel 1.
On Haladay Street.
OSCO.
If you have somebody from the light rail respond, we have somebody that's property's been damaged.
Receive STO. Notifying light rail again. Standby. One from dispatch. Red Cross has been notified. ETA's ASAP.
Everyone receive.
STO from fire dispatch. Can you tell us which part of the light rail got damaged? We have them on the phone.
Looks like a sensor on the track that activates the arm to come down, which came down on damaged engine 17. Looked like when public service responded, they drove up on the tracks and damaged it.
Receive STO. STO from fire dispatch. Be advised, the light rail wants to know where exactly on the tracks did it get damaged.
Right at the Haladay Street approach.
Receive STO.
Dispatch from STO for the help. We got a poll number close by 0031 Romeo Whiskey.
Receive phone number 00131 Whiskey. Light rail has been notified and en route ETA's ASAP.
Receive. Once again, that poll number was 0031 Romeo Whiskey.
Receive STO.
Dispatch, Engine 18 is off at the quarters for Engine 19. Receive Engine 18.
Ladder Tower 4, Charlie, Ladder Tower 4.
32 hours, transmitting box 581, activated fire alarm, 25 Deals Avenue, Wilson Avenue, Broadway. On the response, Engine 15, Engine 7, Ladder 9, Battalion 4. Company responding to box 581, switch 5 round 3.
15, Ladder 9 responding.
Receive 2, Ladder 9, you're responding.
We're going to break this down.
Ladder Tower Charlie to Ladder Tower 4. We're going to bring this down. Receive.
233 hours, transmitting box 581, activated fire alarm, 25 Deals Avenue, Logan Avenue, Broadway. On the response, Engine 15, Engine 7, Ladder 9, Battalion 4, activated fire alarm, 25 Deals Avenue, Logan Avenue, Broadway. On the response, Engine 15, Engine 7, Ladder 9, Battalion 4, Company responding to box 581, switch 5-3.
Engine 5 to dispatch.
Go Engine 5.
Dispatch, did you reach out to the PD? We have a marked leased vehicle blocking Engine 5. It's a wet unit, 2843. Bramwell and Haladay.
325.
You have a building number 25 Dale.
509, that's building number 4.
509 received.
Battalion 4, you're responding.
Dispatch of the FTO, could you have police unit respond back to the scene? The light rails crossing in Haladay for damage to engine 17 for an accident report.
Did you put me on a box?
That's affirmative, Battalion 4.
I'm not ready yet. I'm still at the multiple picking up.
Received.
Dispatch, Battalion 3, you want me to take Dales Avenue?
That's affirmative.
I received responding.
Battalion 3, you respond.
Opening the quarters of engine 8, stand by.
Received, Battalion 1, you back service.
Thank you, dispatch.
You're welcome.
Fire dispatch, Magic Company 15. Building's clear. Could you have somebody respond? Key holder to the alarm panel.
Received, stand by.
1-1 can handle dispatch.
Received, holding engine 15, ladder 9 at box 581. Engine 7, Battalion 3, back in service. Switch your radio back to dispatch 1. Battalion 3, did you receive?
Engine 15 from Battalion 3, can you handle that? 15 can handle Battalion 3. Receive that. Dispatch 15 is going to remain command. Return all other units. Hold 15 to 9.
Received, holding engine 15, ladder 9 at box 581. Engine 7, Battalion 3, back in service. Switch back to dispatch 1.
5, Monmouth Street. 9th Street to 10th Street. On response, engine 11, engine 14. North Hudson, engine 1, North Hudson, engine 9. Ladder 2, North Hudson, ladder 4. Battalion 1. Company responding box 256. Switch to fire ground 3.
Engine 9, Captain, Engine 9, chauffeur, shut down at 2.5.
Here to 41 hours. Ladder 3 for lockout, 65 7th Avenue, 318 Avenue to Astor Place. Ladder 3 for lockout, 65 7th Avenue, Queen Edison Avenue to Astor Place, box 665, and remain on dispatch 1. 0241 hours, transmitting box 256, activated fire alarm, 525 Monmouth Street, 9th Street to 10th Street, on the response, engine 11, engine 14, North Hudson, engine 1, North Hudson, engine 9, Ladder 2, North Hudson, ladder 4, Battalion 1, activated fire alarm, 525 Monmouth Street, 9th Street to 10th Street, on the response, engine 11, engine 14, North Hudson, engine 1, North Hudson, engine 9, ladder 2, North Hudson, ladder 4, Battalion 1, company responding to box 256, switch to fire ground 3.
Fire dispatch, Magic Company 15. Were you able to find a key holder?
Engine 15, I'm on the phone with the alarm company right now.
What is responding on 3?
North Hudson, engine 1, engine 9, ladder 4, you responding?
All North Hudson companies are responding, along with North Hudson Battalion 1.
Received, switch radio to fire ground 3. Ladder 3, you responding?
Ladder 3 responding.
Received.
They're reaching out to the key holder.
Dispatch. Ladder 9 is going to go in service. 15 is going to remain waiting for the key holder.
Received, ladder 9 back in service. Switch your radio back to dispatch 1.
Battalion 1 on the scene. 525 Monmouth. Investigating alarm sounding. The healthcare facility.
Received, Battalion 1, you're on the scene. Establishing Monmouth Street Command.
Service responding.
Received, engine 7, you're responding.
Battalion 6 responding.
Received, Battalion 6 responding.
0244 hours, transmitting box 537, activate fire alarm, 267 Avenue, Baldwin Avenue to Crawford Street. On the response, engine 7, battalion. Bayonne engine 5, Bayonne ladder 3, battalion 6, activate fire alarm, 2.
All North Hudson companies are responding, along with North Hudson Battalion 1.
Received, switch rated to 5 round 3. Ladder 3, you're responding.
Ladder 3 responding.
Received.
They're reaching out to the key holder.
Dispatch. Ladder 9's going to go in service. 15s are remaining waiting for the key holder.
Receive Ladder 9 back in service. Switch your radio back to dispatch 1.
Battalion 1 on the scene. 525 Mama. Investigating a lost sounding. The healthcare facility.
Receive Battalion 1, you're on the scene. Establishing Mama Street Command.
7's responding.
Receive engine 7, you're responding.
Battalion 6 responding.
Receive Battalion 6 responding.
0244 hours, transmitting box 537, activate fire alarm, 267 Avenue, Baldwin Avenue to Crawford Street. On the response, engine 7, battalion. Bayonne engine 5, Bayonne ladder 3, battalion 6, activate fire alarm, 267 Avenue, Baldwin Avenue to Crawford Street. On the response, engine 7, Bayonne engine 5, Bayonne ladder 3, battalion 6. Company is flying to box 537, switch 5 round 2. Correction, company is flying to box 537, switch 5 round 3. It's 5 round 3. Bayonne engine 5, Bayonne ladder 3, you responding.
Engine 5, are you responding?
Bayonne 5 responding to a voice comment.
Receive Bayonne engine 5 is responding.
Engine 7's on the scene. Can you have a repeat of the address?
Engine 7, that's 206 Summit Avenue, Baldwin Avenue to Crawford Street.
206. Received. Responding back.
Chief.
Bayonne 5, received 206.
Yeah, the key holder.
Engine 15, stand by.
1 engine 11 confirmed full stage. It's all cleared up here. We're going to need a key in order to reset this. Going back down to the key. Receive full station. Dispatch for Battalion 1. 525 Mamas confirmed full station. I'm going to hold engine 11, ladder 2 for the reset. Myself, all the other units can go ready for service.
Receive Battalion 1. Holding engine 11, ladder 2, Battalion 1, at box 256. All other companies are back in service. Put your radios back to dispatch 1.
Dispatch for Battalion 6.
Receive Battalion 6, you're on the scene. Establishing Summit Avenue Command.
Engine 7's on the scene. 206. Summit. Investigating.
Receive engine 7, you're on the scene investigating.
Dispatch from Battalion 6, how did you receive this call?
Dispatch 14. You want us to report back to engine 5? We'll go back to 14.
Engine 14, you can go back to your own quarters.
Receive.
Receive.
Engine Company 2 to dispatch. You can show engine 2 ready from the multiple. Pushing over to fire engine to fill bottles.
Receive engine 2, you're ready.
Dispatch from Battalion 6, you can hold myself and engine 7 return to the unit.
Receive, holding engine 7, Battalion 6 at box 537. All other companies are back in service. Put your radios back to dispatch 1.
Dispatch. Engine 5 is ready from the multiple in the 1st Battalion.
Receive engine 5, you're back in service.
Receive terminating box 537. Engine 7, Battalion 6, you're back in service. Put your radio back to dispatch 1.
Dispatch, engine 6 has been released. We're back in service.
Receive engine 6, you're back in service.
Dispatch, do you have a message for 15?
Engine 15, from the alarm company, they were unable to reach a key holder.
Okay, dispatch. Building's clear. 15's in service.
Receive, terminating box 58115, back in service, switch back to dispatch 1.
0253 hours, transmitting box 529, activate the fire alarm, 206 Monticello Avenue, Jewett Avenue to Fairview Avenue, on the response, engine 15, engine 7, ladder 9, battalion 6. Company supplying box 529, switch 5, ground 3.
Battalion 6 responding. What was that address again?
Receive battalion 6, you're responding. The address is 206 Monticello Avenue, Jewett Avenue to Fairview Avenue.
15 responding, switching to 3.
Receive engine 15, ladder 9, you're responding.
Go bail on ladder 3.
You still have us out on that Summit Avenue run?
That's negative, bail on ladder 3.
Received. Ladder 3's in service.
Receive ladder 3, you're ready. Switch your radio back to dispatch 1.
Received.
0635 hours, transmitting box 529, activate the fire alarm, 206 Monticello Avenue, Jewett Avenue to Fairview Avenue. On the response, engine 15, engine 7, ladder 9, battalion 6. Activated fire alarm, 206 Monticello Avenue, Jewett Avenue to Fairview Avenue. On the response, engine 15, engine 7, ladder 9, battalion 6. Company is flying box 529, switch to fire ground 3.
That's battalion 6.
See battalion 6, kind of scene.
Dispatch from battalion 6, have a 3-story frame, 2 over a store. I have alarm sounding. We're investigating.
Receive battalion 6.
5 Mama command. To terminate, alarm's been reset. All companies are ready. Switching back channel 1.
Receive command, terminating box 256, engine 11, letter 2, battalion 1, back in service. Put your radio back to dispatch 1.
Engine 7 to Monticello command. Check the building. It's all clear. Okay, receive. Can you silence the alarm? Working on it, trying to locate the status. Chief, dispatch, hold engine 7, battalion 6, return to the engine.
Receive command, holding engine 7, battalion 6, at box 529. Engine 15, letter 9, you're back in service. Put your radio back to dispatch 1.
Haladay Street command. Transfer command, battalion 2, deputy 1's in service.
Receive deputy 1, transfer command, battalion 2, deputy 1's back in service. Put your radio back to dispatch 1.
For the light rail.
Receive FTO PD on scene. Dispatch.
Engine 11.
Engine 11, you can return to quarters.
11 received. Dispatch, ladder 3's made in 50, follow me. Make sure ladder 3 ready.
Receive ladder 3, back to service. Battalion 1 from dispatch.
Go with your message, dispatch.
Battalion 1, we're receiving additional alarms from 525 from Common Street.
Receive dispatch, responding, just have engine 6, engine 5 respond, and myself.
Receive, Battalion 1.
Dispatch, engine 6, where are the cross streets on that?
Engine 6 across street on 9th Street to 10th Street. 0303 hours, transmitter box 256, active fire alarm. 525 Monmouth Street, 9th Street to 10th Street. On the response, engine 6, engine 5, battalion 1. Activated fire alarm, 525 Monmouth Street, 9th Street to 10th Street. On the response, engine 6, engine 5, battalion 1. Company flying box 256, which is fire ground 3.
Dispatch, battalion 1 on the scene again. 525, Monmouth investigating.
See battalion 1, you're on the scene. Establishing Monmouth Avenue command.
Battalion 1, at 525, Monmouth. Alarm panel is all clear, showing normal at this time. Give a call back to the alarm company. You can just hold battalion 1 at this time. Let me know what they say.
Receive, holding battalion 1 at box 256. Engine 6, engine 5, you're back in service. Put your radio back to dispatch 1.
Engine 6, back in service, switching to channel 1.
Receive, engine 6, you're ready. Switching back to dispatch 1.
Dispatch from battalion 4, you can put battalion 4 back in service.
Receive battalion 4, you're back to service.
Dispatch battalion 2, releasing engine 17, engine 13, ladder 12. So you know when they're available.
Received. Releasing engine 17 and engine 13 from box 621. Engine 17, engine 13, notify dispatch when you're ready.
Dispatch pertaining to also releasing ladder 12.
Received. Releasing ladder 12, box 621. Ladder 12, notify dispatch when you're ready.
Dispatch from the SCO. Engine 17 is going to have to remain on the scene. They had damage to the rig. We'll wait for the PD, BCI unit to come.
Received. Holding engine 17 at box 621. Dispatch.
Dispatch, for Battalion 1.
Battalion 1, from the alarm company, no alarms at this time.
Received, standing at the panel. I got all systems normal at this time. You can terminate. Battalion 1's going to be ready. Switching back channel 1.
Received. Terminating box 256. Battalion 1 back in service. Suspected dispatch 1.
Battalion 2, release engine 10. They'll let you know when they're available.
Received. Battalion 2.
Dispatch from engine 18. We got a walk-in reporting a person down on Wade and the Boulevard. We are responding.
Received 18.
Dispatch from engine 18. We got a walk-in reporting a person down on Wade and the Boulevard. We are responding.
Received 18.
All companies check for open mic on channel 2. All companies check for open mic on channel 2.
Fire dispatch to all companies operating on channel 2. Check for an open mic.
All companies check for open mic on channel 2. All companies check for open mic on channel 2. All companies on channel 2 check for open mic. All companies on Fireground 2 check for open mic.
BCI completed their investigation. Engine 17 is going to be ready. Battalion 2 Red Cross is on the scene.
Received. Engine 17 ready. 17 switch radio back to dispatch 1.
Battalion 2 Red Cross on the scene.
Received. Battalion 2 Red Cross on scene. All companies check for open mic on Fireground 2. All companies check for open mic on Fireground 2. All companies check for open mic on channel 2. Battalion 2 check for open mic. All companies check for open mic on Fireground 2. Rescue 1 Bravo, open mic on Fireground 2. Rescue 1 Bravo, open mic on Fireground 2. Rescue 1 1 Bravo, open mic, Fireground 2. All companies check for open mic on Fireground 2. All companies on Fireground 2, check for open mic.
Dispatch from Engine 18, MC55 on the scene.
Basic MC55 on scene.
Dispatch Battalion 2, going to hold engine 22, squad 4, ladder tower 4, ladder tower 6 of Battalion 2. All other copies in the process of picking up. I'll let you know when they're available.
Receive Battalion 2. Battalion 6 in dispatch.
Dispatch, you're calling Battalion 6.
That's affirmative. Battalion 6, can you relocate to the quarters of Battalion 2?
Receive. Dispatch Battalion 2, also releasing car 26.
36, Battalion 2.
Dispatch from Engine 18, MC55 is taking over the scene. Engine 18 is ready.
Engine 18, you're back in service.
Rescue 1 command. Rescue 1 to command. Section, lift up the gate, railroad track gate so we get out.
Dispatch Battalion 2, have representative from the light rail respond to our location.
Receive Battalion 2. 2329 hours, transmitter box 589, activate the fire alarm, 2854 Trinity Boulevard, Kennedy Avenue, Stratton Square, on the response to G15, engine 7, ladder 9, Battalion 4, company responder box 569, push Fireground 3.
G15, ladder 9 responding, 1-3.
Receive 15, ladder 9, you're responding.
Dispatch ladder 12 is ready.
Receive ladder 12, we're back in service.
7's responding.
Receive engine 7, you're responding. 30 hours, transmitter box 569, activate the fire alarm, 2854 Trinity Boulevard, Kennedy Avenue, Stratton Square, on the response to G15, engine 7, ladder 9, Battalion 4, activate the fire alarm, 2854 Kennedy Boulevard, Kennedy Avenue, Stratton Square, on the response to G15, engine 7, ladder 9, Battalion 4, company responder box 569, push Fireground 3.
Battalion 4 responding, switching 3.
Receive Battalion 4, you're responding.
Quiet dispatch to engine 11, you can return to your own quarters.
13's available at quarters.
Receive engine 13. You're ready.
Dispatch engine 9's ready.
Receive engine 9, you're ready.
Dispatch from ladder 11, you can show ladder 11 ready for duty.
Receive ladder 11, you're ready.
Engine 7's on the scene, 2854. Multi-story high-rise.
Steven, 7's on the scene, establishing Kennedy Boulevard Command.
Dispatch from ladder 11, can you show MSU ready for duty as well?
Receive MSU back in service.
Receive, investigating along.
Receive.
Dispatch, Battalion 4, go to scene. Engine 15, ladder 9. Engine 7 investigating. Battalion 4, be pulled on command.
Receive Battalion 4, you're on the scene,
We have one activation of garage, second floor, fireman is investigating. We're going to head up behind him.
Can you have your chauffeur report to your apparatus?
Bayonne ladder 3 from dispatch.
Engine 7 to command. Garage floor level 2, clear. Receive. Ladder 9, one attempt to reset.
Ladder 9 received.
This is the dispatch from Bayonne, ladder 3. Trying to reach out to us.
Ladder 9 command, want to reset, it's folded.
Receive. Dispatch from Boulevard Command. System malfunction, alarm been reset. You can terminate.
Receive command, terminating box 569. All companies are back in service, switch your radio back to dispatch 1. Stay on ladder 3 from dispatch.
Car 14 from Battalion 2.
From Boulevard Command. That alarm went off again. We're going to hold engine 7, ladder 9 for the reset. They'll let you know when they're ready.
Receive command.
We'll have
rescue on dispatch.
So what's your message, rescue?
We'll be released from the multiple. We'll be on the air until stop model. And we will be ready for duty to meet us.
Receive rescue when you're back in service. Car 14 from dispatch.
Squad 4 chauffeur to squad 4.
Yeah, Cap.
Could you give us a little bit more pressure on that line going into the building?
Receive.
That's good, squad 4 chauffeur. Thank you.
Car 14 from dispatch.
Car 14 from dispatch.
Car 14 is answering dispatch.
Car 14, switch your radio to fire dispatch 1.
Car 14, go with your message.
Dispatch, were you trying to reach me?
Battalion 2 is trying to reach you.
Received. I'm here with him now.
Ladder 9, Cap, from engine 7. Meet me in the lobby. We identified the problem. Alright, Ladder 9 received. Heading down.
Dispatch Battalion 2. This time the remaining companies on the scene who are process of picking up. You send us the company for a watch line.
Receive. Stand by.